Louis City than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 59 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play fake, now Fields to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here comes Cobb. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with the ground. And out across midfield down to the 45. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 27, Rodgers. He'll find Aguara complete.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
Rodgers now on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
10. Off play action, Fields. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now a first down throw, Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. These two teams all tied after 1. On play action, Fields. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they'll get shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Play action. It's Fields. He'll buy some time right. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Fields. That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown Bears. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return, it's Taylor. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
First down, a run with Cohen. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Caught by Montgomery. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. his way forward. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Damian Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
3 yards remain for second down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. Touchdown Bears! David Montgomery, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears will extend their... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. There he goes left side.
He's going to make everything happen.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return, it's Taylor. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's able to get it back.